I've built a rather successful business, but it's also dips. It dips up and it dips down, and it goes, yeah, in all kinds of ways. And I love what I do. I've loved what I do, and I haven't wanted to change what I do. I actually want to grow what I do. But this year I had some really deep realizations that I don't know if I'm going to get to where I want to go and make all of my dreams come true just by doing what I'm doing. I went from being a therapist to being a small group leader and teacher to sometimes actually being not having enough money. I have success within my community. I have people that say, oh my gosh, your life's amazing. And sometimes I'm really struggling. I've got 3 children. I've raised them on my own since they were 3, 6, and 9. And they are now 15, 18, and 22. We're close. They still live with me, but I've had to raise them by myself. So sometimes it has been hard. So I have had to live the life of 4 people for a long time. I've worked my butt off to get where I am. I've always told myself, oh, I love what I do. I love what I do, which I have. I do love what I do, but I want more. And for me to actually bring that desire out of I want to grow faster, I want to grow more, has led me to really seek out a new way, not to swap what I'm doing, but to bring in something else that can support the furthering of my dreams. I believe in spiritual empowerment. I believe in what I do, but I also want some holidays. I want some time off. One of my biggest dreams at the moment, which I've had for many years, is to take my whole family overseas, me and my 3 children, which is a 4-person package. And I want to pay for it. I want to do it. And I haven't been there yet. I've said it every year. I'm going to take us. I'm going to take us. And other things come up, bills come up, the cost of living's gone up. And this is why I have joined into this space, so that I can grow and leverage, so that I can create more freedom, so that I can look, I'm now in my early 50s, so that I can look for the next 20 years and feel safe, feel secure. And that's why I'm here. So the ultimate offer, what is the ultimate offer? There's so much there. It's all about finding a product that people want, need, and love. It's about learning the difference between leveraged and linear income. I never really understood that really until really landed really deeply for me this year. What's the difference between leveraged versus linear income? Find a model that supports people, the difference between high ticket versus low ticket offers. Before I came into this space, I didn't really know anything about network marketing. I knew a little bit about online networking because that's what I've done for my, for my spiritual business. But I actually didn't really understand that much about network marketing and what that actually means, and what it means to have an offer already established, and what it actually means to partner with a company that you really believe in, and what it actually means to earn over 50% commission. So I really, that's what I'm here to share with you. And we have so much information if you want more to share along the way. So what is the difference between leveraged income versus linear income? The difference between linear income is really me in my business, doing bodywork treatments on people, teaching people massage. They pay me, I teach them. That's linear income. If I take myself out of the scene, the show is not going to go on. If I get sick, which I have done over the last years, then the show doesn't go on. Then I have to really eat into my savings. Versus leveraged income. Leveraged income is you putting in the time and the effort that will give you long-term results. It's something that you can leverage. It's like you put something in place now and it's going to grow and grow and grow, and you can step out of the picture and it's still going to keep growing. A bit like a healthy garden. A healthy garden will just grow when you're not there. And that's really about leveraged income. The work that you put in once can generate reoccurring profits. And that's what this business model is. It's all about leveraged income. With linear income, you stop when the money stops. With leveraged income, when you stop, the money doesn't. So you can take holidays, you can take time off, you can do things that you need to do, you can create new projects that you might be wanting, and trust that it is safe, that there is income there. So are you earning leveraged or linear income? That's a good question for yourself. Are you earning leveraged or linear income? Or maybe a little bit of both. Maybe you're earning some leveraged income, but it's not enough. You want to grow faster. It's okay to admit that. You might have products in your wellness business, whatever that is, but they're not giving you enough. And I actually earn a combination of leveraged and linear income. And the more safe I get with the leveraged income, the more I'm happy to still keep going on with my passions of the linear income through my choice, that I can actually take time off when I need it, that I can actually say no for the week if I don't want to do something for that week. And that is powerful, to be able to make your own choices. So if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you'll die. And I think that often, you know, a lot of us come to a place, I'm in my early 50s, where I'm starting to deeply reflect on my future. Am I just going to be a burden for my children, or a burden? They love me. But are they going to be responsible for me, or am I going to be able to set something up in place that will keep serving me and feeding me as I grow older? That's been a really big one. And I know a lot of women my age, or a lot of people my age, actually go through such a similar thing, because these days, maybe superannuation, you haven't done it. I never did it. I was too much of a free spirit. And also, who wants to work full time until they're 65 and then try and enjoy their life? So it's really about being able to draw those dreams in closer and find a model that will allow you to expand rapidly beyond what the standard is out there. So creating your own offer, we're going a little bit deeper now into the difference of affiliating with an offer. Creating your own offer, I've done that. I've created my own courses. I said, I'm going to teach people massage. I create level 1, level 2, level 3. I've created an online course. I've got all that stuff going. It was never really enough, and it's a lot of work. Not saying that it can't be done, but the difference between then affiliating with an offer is there's an upfront investment, because you're buying into a product, and there is access to valuable tools and resources. So you're not alone, not this standalone business. You're partnering with a product that people already want. And after 3 to 5 sales, there is already a profit coming in with leverage income, and that's only going to expand. So you can have a combination of both, or a lot of people just lean straight into this business model, come into this affiliate zone, and actually don't look back. They shut the doors on a lot of their other business models. I personally, I'm still working between the two, and maybe that'll change down the track, but affiliating with a good product that is going to give you amazing commissions and have a really supportive community is actually a really sensible decision. So let's break down the ultimate offer that we partner with. That's what I'm going to share with you now. The bigger problem, the bigger paycheck, they say. So this was a really interesting kind of a thing, is, you know, what people are into, what are they looking for online? They're looking for how to make an extra income and how to improve their health. So the more people that are looking for somewhere to improve their health, the better the business is going to be. The more solutions that you have towards how to build an income, the bigger the industry is going to be. I've really learned through starting to really grow this business is that I had this inner circle of spiritual people that wanted to learn massage and body work and wanted to grow through the work that I created myself. And that's there. And then I've really been learning the expansion is this bigger circle of people. So I've got this broader connection with people who are really, maybe like yourself, who are really thinking, how am I going to make extra money? How am I going to, you know, grow old into how am I going to make these dreams come true, to buy that property or create that healing center or whatever it is that you want to do, or take my family on a holiday, or even just start to eat organic food? How are you going to get there? So there is this, you know, this gift that we have here that is a solution. And what we're showing you here is a real deal solution that can actually support you to grow whatever it is that you are really wanting to grow. So physical and financial health are intertwined. Neglect one and the other will suffer. I know that if you've ever been somewhere incredibly beautiful and you feel unwell, you can't do what you wanted to do there. Or if you've ever been somewhere really beautiful, you're finally on holiday and you're starting to really worry about where the money's going to come from for the next week or for the next meal or whatever that is on your holiday. I've been there. I've been away with my children and gone, oh my gosh, you know, where's the money going to come from? And also with health. So I think that we've all been there. I think it's a common thing, is that there's no, and that is really about true freedom. True freedom is the balance of your health and the balance of your wealth. Super important. True success is achieving the balance in both. And really this product and this company brings both into mind. We don't want to climb up some kind of successful ladder and find ourselves with no time and find ourselves with burnout. That's not really what we want to do. So we're going to talk a bit deeper into the very real health crisis, which is water. And that's why I talk a little about water in the beginning. Our water is meant to nourish us. And now in our tap water, in our general tap water, there are a lot of toxins. There's a lot of chlorine put into our tap water. For a very long time, I've been very passionate about clean water. I used to drink spring water. I used to drink tank water, and then I learned even deeper about, you know, that maybe that's not the best. There's a lot of microplastics in our bottled water options. And what we're bathing in, if we're living in the town, so I've been on tank water for a very long time, and I've learned that I've even then have had to bring in a higher quality of water into our family because we had gut stuff when my children were young, and I really went on a mission to find what it is that we can hydrate ourselves with to clear that up. And I learnt a lot about rainwater. So there's rainwater, there's town water, and we need to go even higher quality than that. There's a chemical overload, there's threats on our health. So many people are looking through solutions through food and through cutting down stress, but the whole journey of hydration is really coming to the forefront, and it's going to come more and more in water, because water is life, water is everything. And with the right water, we can heal anything. Most of the planet's walking around dehydrated. And this is a little bit, gets a little bit heavy here, is we're going to start talking about plastics. And the average person ingests about 5 grams of plastic per week. You ever watched that documentary, The Plastic Ocean? It's pretty sad. Chlorine is a common additive. Not only, you know, when we grew up, it was just in pools, but now it's in drinking water taps. I can't go to a cafe that serves tap water or someone's house that serves tap water. I actually can't drink it because it tastes so strongly of chemicals, because I'm so used to a high frequency water. So a lot of, you know, then some people think they're doing the right thing by going and buying bottled water, but then we're contributing to the plastic crisis on the planet. So, and it goes on. So chronic diseases. So most people just need to be hydrated to be healthy. It can be that simple. We're looking for all these other kind of clues. And then we're going to deepen into the very real wealth crisis. The cost of living is on the rise. Often one income is not enough. Even one income, I've been in one income of 4, and I've only just got by a lot of the time. Some people tell me I work constantly, which I have done for a long time, and I've decided to not to. And also the issue of debt. Some people have got credit cards, they've got that pay now, buy now, pay later kind of systems, and people are just getting more and more in debt, and the cost of living is on the rise. So we can sit there, you can be 2 kinds of person. You can sit there and complain about it, or you can do something about it. And if you're here, then I know that you want to do something about it. In the last few years, global inflation has risen sharply with, you know, a lot of things going up by 20 to 30%, and the average wages haven't gone up so much. So I was reading recently that it's going to be nearly essential in the next 5-year bracket for people to have a second income or a side income, or really change the way they're doing things, because the average wages are just not going to allow people to live the way that they did in the 80s, the way they did in the 90s. We're just not going to be able to do that. So finding something that is on the growth right now is such a sensible decision. We don't want to go down like the average wage person could possibly go down. What's really in the water you are consuming? I'm going to ask you, what water do you consume? Do you drink filtered water? We used to buy, I've drunk many different waters over the time. We used to go and get the the water from the big thing in the, you know, the big machine in our local town. And that I learned was just not even that good. There are so many fluorides, heavy metals, lead, mercury, carcinogenics, chlorine, rust, all different kinds of things in our water. Not to mention the pollution that is in there through living in such a plastic world. So drinking the right water is the key to your health. And if you know, there's a whole lot of different range of waters out there. What is it that you are drinking, and do you know enough about it? The type of water you drink is the wealth of your body. Water can change anything. Water can detoxify lots of really bad things. There's so many coming into this this platform, this company. There's so many stories of people healing just from getting access to this high quality water. So really looking at, do you drink filtered water, bottled water, distilled water, reverse osmosis, rainwater, spring water? A lot of these things are not even enough. You need to go that step further. So really checking in, what water do you drink, and do you really know enough about it? Nanoplastics are invading our human cells, toxic chemicals, all kinds of things. It's depressing if we really go into it, but it's really important to know about this stuff and to really think deeply about, imagine our bodies consuming these plastics, and water is the main thing that is going to detoxify us and allow things to flow through. Much of our global water supply is not safe anymore. And there are forever chemicals that have been put into our water supply. Our waters are not the same as they were at the turn of the century, in the noughts, in the early zeros. They weren't. It's not the same. Water has become gold, and water will become the most major issue the more that we go on into whatever's going to go on this planet. So investing in this company, which is promoting the top quality water, is really a sensible thing. And did you know that approximately 200 million metric tons of plastic ends up our ocean? Have you ever been overseas and all they want to do is give you bottled water? Yeah, it's hard. So the more that you can take water with you or find a good way to use water, then the better that things are. The choice you make today could help to change that. And that's really what we're going to start deepening into, is what this product is and how you can cut out your use of plastics, and how you can really benefit your whole body by drinking this water. So the ultimate offer we partner with is a company called Enagic. And Enagic has 4 products. We have the wonderful Kangen water machine. Maybe you've heard of Kangen water. Maybe it's a new thing for you. There's a lot of information. If you are interested, just reach out. I can send you a lot of information on Kangen water. We have the Anespa Spa. We have the M-Guard, which protects the EMFs from radiation. And we have an amazing turmeric product. So there's 4 products that we put on. Plus, we have a high profitable commission system, which can lead to massive transformation in your financial wealth, not only your health, but your financial wealth. So unlocking the true hydration to health. As we all know, the human body is over 70% of water. Change your water, change your life. Super, and that's really the motto of this company: change your water, change your life, which is really, it's the thing about the Kangen water is the super cell hydration that it can give to every cell of your body to bring true hydration back. A lot of water sits thicker and does not enter into the cellular level the way that it should. It just will flush straight through the body. Inflammation and all kinds of things like fatigue, digestive problems, joint pain, long-term issues so often can be healed by water. And there is that great research: you're not sick, you're thirsty. Look that up. You're not sick, you're dehydrated, or you're not sick, you're thirsty. There's so much information that you can have a look at there. So change your water, change your life is really important. Learn to hydrate yourself on a cellular level. Learn to have faster recovery. Since we've been on this body of water, we barely get unwell. We flush things through. People say, oh, you look younger. It's like, it's the water. It's the water. It's helping our skins. Molecular hydrogen, it's an antioxidant superpower. Drinking molecular hydrogen is something crazy, like, a big punnet of blueberries is just like the same as a glass of this water. Like, there's so much amazing things. Yeah, so yeah, consuming 1.5 liters of this water is equal to all these fruit and vegetables in your diet. So it helps your skin, helps you feel healthy, helps you look younger, all these kind of things. Fuel your body with the purest water. And this is really what the Enagic is all about. The Enagic really developed the Kangen water machine, and it is a powerful, what we call a K8 machine. And it is all about molecular hydrogen. It's all about antioxidants. It's all about incredible health benefits. And that is really our main product. And not only does it change, not only does we drink the 9.5 water, but we actually also can use a lot of different settings in the machine to use for cleaning, for washing, for beauty water instead of using the toners. My daughters use it for their skin, and there's so many different ways that we can use the water. So not only are we getting rid of the plastic bottles in regards to drinking, but we also can remove a lot of toxic chemicals from the household by using this machine. There is a lot of buttons and a lot of different settings that we can do within the Kangen water machine. So we're not just drinking it, we're using it for everything in the household. So second product, we're going to go quickly through it, is the Inespar. And really, if you're going to change the water that you drink, you may as well change the water that you are showering in, because really you don't want to be showering in chlorine, which is going through our skin, metals, the tap water, all these different things, which can cause a lot of skin irritations and eczemas, which has been a massive thing that's on the rise. So learning to use this Inespar, which is a beautiful like spa that you attach to the bathing shower tap, and it removes chlorine and harmful contaminants, leaving the skin, you know, feeling fresh, like you've just been in like really pure water. And that's really the way that it should be. But unfortunately, our taps aren't like that anymore. Yeah, it's a real trigger for inflammation and immunity. We've cut back on a lot of supplements in our home because we don't need them anymore, because the water hydrates us, the water keeps our immunity high. We don't need as many supplements. Again, saving money, again, saving plastics, all these kind of things, that it just all goes together. And then, of course, we have a beautiful product called the Ukon, which is a turmeric that is grown in Japan. Enagic is a Japanese company, and it's grown with Kangen water. And as we know, turmeric is also a powerful product that decreases inflammation, helps improve digestion, all the wonderful things that keeps our immune system strong. And then one of the newest products, the newest products that has come out from Enagic is the M-Guard, and it is a device that goes into our home, which can radiate out any of the exposure to the electromagnetic fields, such as the phones, the Wi-Fi routers, all that kind of stuff. And it's getting amazing results, and many people are putting this into their home because of that last. We've got the water, we've got the then the radiation, so protecting ourselves from the EMFs. And latest technology acts like a protective barrier and reduces the harmful EMF exposure into our home and our personal environment. Sounds pretty good, hey? Many people are really starting to get concerned about the EMFs and seeing the results in, you know, sleepless kids, people without the focus is going in, especially a lot of the teenagers. I have teenagers in the house. I see the focus going. So having the protection to the EMFs is really important. So a little bit about the company, a little bit of background. Enagic was established over 50 years ago. It's a Japanese company. It comes from a blue zone, which is where some of the oldest people live in the world, and they are pioneers in health and wellness. Originally, this was made as a hospital grade system for Japan, and many different uses for the water has been taken to many different places. This has gone like wildflowers around the globe because of its results. Because of its results, not just because of the advertising, but because of the results. You know, you get these big companies that have gone massive because of the advertising, like Coca-Cola and McDonald's. But Enagic is one of these things that has starting to go globally because of the results for health. Simple as that. And it's a solid company. It originates in Okinawa, and there are over 68 uses. In fact, we have a beautiful PDF we can send, which is over 100 uses of Kangen water. I've learned something off that all the time. And it's in regards to, in relativity of how big it can actually grow, there's only been 3 million Kangen water machines sold worldwide, and there is a massive momentum for more. So the global expansion in the last year has been huge. So it's only on the rise. It's only going to get more. Kangen water is probably going to become quite a known name, a bit like Coca-Cola is now, because of its health benefits. Many people are wanting to repair their health. Many people are wanting to repair the sugars that they put in the body and the dehydration of the body. And this is an amazing answer. So become part of the movement. If you want to become part, if you want to know more, we have so many different ways that you can learn more about this product. yeah, this is just a little thing about different industries that are on the rise. You'll see that up above, and the direct sales industry is highly on the rise. And direct sales is the way to go. Many people are stepping, especially since the lockdowns in 2020, people have really started working from home, started working more remotely. The nomadic working scene has grown massively. And this is on the leading edge of being able to work from your computer, from your home. And many, many people have done it, and many, many people are growing in this field, and it is possible. There is so much support. So I'm going to keep going. So now I'm going to go quickly into a few numbers. I'm just going to go through this briefly, but really many people in this community are leaving their jobs, they're retiring their husbands, their wives, and they're growing immensely because of the incredible commission system, which is over 50% in commissions. So yeah, the first 5 quads, a quad is when you sell all 4 products. The first 5 quads, you're already making $15,000 in commissions. So I'm just going to go through this really quickly. If you want to know more about numbers, reach out and we'll get together and we'll talk. I'll send you some more information. That's what I'll say. So for direct sales, and you're already making, you'll see on the side there, the indirect sales, and the more people that are under you, the more that you're going to leverage up into what we call the numbers of the just 2A all the way to 6A and then beyond that. So the more that you grow in the business, the more that your commissions will rise as well. And the more that you will also be receiving commissions from those underneath you. So it's a win-win for everybody. Some people take a while to grow in the business. Some people grow just overnight because they're ready for it. So here's just a quick look at the numbers from the single sales to the quad sales to the fast track 5-person sales. Some people buy the quad and then they'll buy an extra machine, which we call a loan machine. So they're sending it out to other people to show them the results. You might lend it to someone for a week or 2 weeks, and then they'll start to see the results, and then they'll want to jump on in and all this kind of stuff. So as you'll see, as they get to 6A, commission on one sale is 2,400, and on a 1A it's lower. So you just see, like, if you look at the numbers and you like looking at numbers, screenshot this, or I'll send you some more information, or watch the replay and pause into it, and the pathway to $1 million. As you'll see that you can earn, there's multimillionaires in this business that I have been blown away with, and that's really a lot of my stepping over the edge and coming into the other side was really about learning from the people in the community who have gone there. I'm on my way there. I'm really stepping up deeply with it. And just a little bit here about traditional MLMs. There's such a big skepticism about pyramid schemes or MLM schemes. Well, really anything can be a pyramid scheme. If you're going to work for a boss for your whole life, then he's going to be on the top of the, or she's going to be on the top of the pyramid and you're underneath. So most jobs are actually pyramid schemes. A leveraged income model is different though. So there are no quotas. You don't have to get your monthly, you're always going to be in the business. You don't have to get your monthly quotas to, you don't lose your ranks. And there's also, it's a high ticket item. So there's high commissions, there's generational. Once you get way up in the business, there is incredible generational wealth building incentives that go on. I'm not going to talk about that now, but if you want to know more, please reach out about that. And it's all about attraction marketing. It's all really, there is so much automation done in the back end that it's all about just attracting people who are wanting to grow their wealth, who are wanting to improve their health. It's that simple. Attracting leads to your offer is really what we're doing. Really, there's a lot of deep training in the background about attracting leads to your offer through social media strategies. Now that we have the right offer, we've talked about the offer. I'm going to share a little bit about the next stage of it, which is about automating your offer and coming into time flexibility, letting the systems work for you, letting the sales calls be done for you. Yes, that's right. The sales calls be done for you. That for me was like, huh? What? Okay. So I learned about that. So there is this system in place that's automated that takes your customers through a journey. There is a discovery process, which is very automatic, which can be sent through. And then there is a sales call in place. And that is all done from our back-end platform. So you're never alone. You're never alone. There's always support. The internal community that we have is not competitive because everybody can win. Everybody can grow. And many people are growing all at the same time. So that's when we're going to introduce what we call the Academy, which is the Freedom Era Academy, which is an educational platform. There is an incredible amount of education on how to grow your social media, how to actually bring people in, how to come into attraction marketing, how to do some deeper spiritual work on relieving yourself from any limiting money beliefs and all these kind of things like that. There's weekly calls, there's master classes, there's live events. There is so much on the back end of this. And just this training alone can allow you to grow in any business that you want, but aligned with the Enagic platform, it's allowing exponential growth happen to many. So there's a lot of community, there's a lot of mentorship, there's celebration, contribution, collaboration. Many people are coming together to collaborate. I have some incredible uplines in my line that actually support me so much through it. And here is a few testimonials about what people have experienced through coming in to Enagic and to the Freedom Era. It's really an amazing platform. If you're looking for anything that I've been talking about, maybe it's time now for you to act. So the first thing you want to do is book your discovery call. I'm going to put the link into this page, into the Elevate Your Essence page. I'm going to put the link to book your discovery call. If you can't find it, just reach out to me. Complete the discovery process. It's all totally free, and then get started. So if you want to know more about the business, go and book your discovery call because it's all in there. If you book it within the next 24 hours, then we have a November bonus. We have an incredible mentorship that we're offering if you come on into the business in November. So you have 24 to 48 hours to book your call, to really start to come into the to have a look a bit deeper at the discovery process, really find out about the options. There's a lot of options as you're coming into the products to get finance. You don't have to have all the money for the products up front. There's a lot of financial options. There's a lot of, you can even come in on a zero upfront fee if that's it, or you can come on a minimal fee with a payoff system. There is many different ways that you can come in. So if you're thinking that money is going to be the reason that you're not coming in, then don't think like that, because there's many options. Get on to the discovery call, book in your call, and have a conversation with one of us about it. But the bonus that we're offering is a 3-week private mentorship. So it's 21 days. They say it takes 21 days to form a new habit, and 21 days coming into this mentorship. The mentorship's going to start the 1st of December, and we're going to go until the 21st of December. It's a fantastic time to build your momentum so that next year can be the year that you've been dreaming of for all of that time. Next year can be the year that you've been dreaming of all that time. We're going to have some high-level guest speakers that have really been in the business and grown up into the millions. We're going to have some special training on the mindset and manifestation, and how to really draw in, how to attract your tribe, how to attract those that you want to come to you. We're going to bring all that in. So if you really want to if you want to make next year different, then jump on in to this opportunity. If you jump on in to the business in November, you can access our 3-week mentorship, 21-day mentorship program, and join our global community. And it is a global community. I'm in Australia. We have a lot of people here. There's a lot of people all over the globe making new friends, traveling to meet each other, many different things, all change makers. We're here to connect, to collaborate, and to celebrate. Before we finish, there are 7 days in a week, and someday is not one of them. So let's go. Let's create your own legacy, which is amazing. So I'm going to stop my share. I'm going to come back on, and I hope you enjoyed that. I've really gone through a lot of things here. I've talked about, I'm just going to summarize a little bit here. If anyone's still on, please leave me a message. Let me know that you've made it to the end. If you're watching the replay, please just type in replay. If you've got any questions, reach out. But I'm going to be in this group a lot, and I'm going to be having different people come into this group over the next few weeks. And if you're serious about making a change in your health and your wealth, then please book in for our discovery call process. And yeah, okay, I understand. I've just been told that we couldn't see the screen share on Facebook. Oh dear. Oh well, I've gone through it all. If you want to know more, please just reach out and get in touch. And yeah, let me know if you've watched it all and if you're interested to know more. Lots of love.